cause my mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Just in competition, win the war, that's their mission. Not no mercy, see the race like the street. If you don't know, you better find out the wolf pack. Here to prove a point, number one, best believe that you don't want to tussle with them or be avoided them. Come in the ring with them, you're never walking out again. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. Don't turn your back on the...
All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Wrestling period, YouTube world, and beyond. Welcome to the filler segment right here on YouTube. Got to throw that up because, you know, we got to get this one out of the way. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We've been getting some feedback, gentlemen, over the last couple days over last week's big return. So, you know what? How about we just dive right into this show this evening, shall we? How are we doing this evening?
Yeah, we're good. I'm good.
All right.
Just fine. A little tired, but I'm good.
Hey, I know, late show edition, but you know what? Hey, if Raw could get preempted to sci-fi, then you know what? We can get preempted for the Olympics. That's just what we'll call it as. But with that being said, how about we get into tonight's subject, this week's subject, which would be promos. Not just any promos, though. We're talking promos that cut deep, that get personal, rip from the personal lives of others, and sometimes even cross that line. So, how about we kick it off? Will, you know what? You're the one who brought this to our attention. So you know what? The floor is yours.
I don't know, man. Like we all kind of heard what. Sorry, I was just sending the link out so I can get a couple people watching.
Oh yes, no problem.
No, we all saw Monday. Not Monday. I'm sorry, Friday. How personal the promo with Charlotte and Ronda got. Facial expressions, can tell a story without you even saying a word. We've seen that in this industry a whole bunch. I don't think Ronda was working. I really don't think Ronda was working because it didn't sound like Charlotte was working. Like I'm all for personal promo. Say whatever you want about me. Say whatever you want about me. Leave my kids out of it.
Yes, at
that point, the line is being crossed. And a lot of people, I've heard comments and, well, this is professional wrestling and this is, yeah, I get all of that. But unless you have the personal relationship outside the ring, like when leading up to the Royal Rumble match, when Seth was like, to set the Seth and Roman promos, you're a joke, your brother's a joke, your father's a joke, your family's just stuff like that. You can get away with that. Because it's personal, but it's still industry based, and you still work it.
And they're talking about adults at that point. They're not talking about somebody under 18.
And then on top of the fact, those two characters have the history within the business to get personal like that. They've earned the right to take their promos there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, it's a whole difference to say what you want about me. Leave my kids out of it. I can't get behind that. I can't get behind that at all.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big difference between Friday night's promo with Rousey and Charlotte than the one with Brock and Heath Slater, where he's basically, I don't give a shit about your kids. That's exactly, or I don't give a fuck about your kids.
Right. That's completely.
That's a totally different thing. He didn't get personal. He's just like, fuck you and your kids. That's it.
All 7 of them, or however many he got.
All like 5 million of them that allegedly have. Oh, Roscoe. Was that his name? Baby Roscoe?
Could have been.
All right, but being a Charlotte Flair fan, like when I heard that line initially, it just shocked me. Man, like that's career killer stuff to some people. But like after I posted it in the group and Will commented on it, I took a look back and I had the same thought he did. Like, yeah, keep the kids out of it. Not a fan of it, but that shock value, that shock value get me every time. But yeah, because like Rhonda might be having like, you know how no one ever going to say their child isn't cute or whatever, but Rhonda might be thinking that, and Charlotte just says what everyone's
Right.
thinking.
And
I mean, you know, I don't want to get too deep into that because I've never even seen Ronda Rousey's baby, but it's like, wow, kids. Ooh.
Yeah, but the thing is, she's still kind of postpartum too. You know what I mean? And that really kind of hits home for, you know, if you say anything bad about a child, whether or not they sneeze the wrong way or what, you get to a postpartum woman. Oh no.
It's like Rhonda introduced her child into it, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like she's the first one. She said, I can't remember verbatim what she said, but basically
halfway across the country in the ice storm with her baby. She said she didn't fly halfway across the country in the ice storm with her baby to have a chat.
Yeah, that was family business
of kicking ass. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, you should. I mean,
that's cool, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you
just leave it at that.
And then
right.
But I mean, not even leave it at that. Be professional when you respond to that. Like, come on, man. Like, her as bad as I can't believe I'm about to say this. Rick wouldn't have said nothing like that.
Yeah,
I mean, he said a lot of outlandish.
Sober. He wouldn't have said it. Yeah, he wouldn't have said it sober.
Either. He said a lot of outlandish shit. But he wouldn't have. Your daddy wouldn't have said that. Big Rick wouldn't have said that.
Yeah, they both cutting up. Rick going in so hard on Becky on Twitter right now. I have no idea what that's about.
Nothing. A whole bunch of
it's just nothing. Clout chasing. That's all it is.
Don't even get. You know, I don't even want to get started on that. We probably will, but right now it's too early.
It's too early, and you know what? Really, you know, at this point, you know, who cares about Ric Flair right now?
Yeah, right.
And, you know, do you really care?
I can't help it. I follow the guy. You know what I mean?
I do always too. Rick will always be that guy in the 80s, man. Some of the 90s. To me,
a couple of them.
Yeah, some of the 90s, but it's like it's 2022, man. You know what? Yeah, exactly. It's 2022. You already threw your like 1500th wife. I mean, just take some Geritol and just enjoy retirement, man. That's all you got to do.
Right.
But he's got to be that difficult.
How to stay out the way. He has to be seen.
No, he's a champ. He's a champ. Now, could you imagine if somebody said that to him back then about his children? I mean, not just Rick saying it, somebody saying it to him.
Right. Exactly.
You know, that's a whole nother ballpark right there.
Yeah, I don't even think Dusty would have been able to slip that one into a promo.
No. And Russo, I wouldn't put it past Vince Russo though.
Unless he was talking about David and David was standing right there.
That's different because
completely different.
Because obviously he's in on it.
Right.
Not like a child who can't even walk, can't even talk.
Plus, David's a former United States champion. He can handle this.
Man, what you talking about? Former United States champion.
Was he not?
He was.
Was he not?
I know, man. That is just man.
That don't make it any less funny. I get it.
He had to keep the tradition going, but
WCW has had a worse David with a better championship. Let's look at it that way.
That's what I'm saying.
They've had a worse David with a better championship. So
yeah, there was a David with that championship, and his name wasn't Flair. So last name wasn't Flair. That's one of those subjects that we're not allowed to touch on because we're all embarrassed about that.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, we've that was a rule of the show. Like we don't bring up the red and yellow man.
Mm-hmm.
Now. On the flip to this whole personal promo thing, Monday had The Miz.
Yes. Now,
I mean, appropriate.
It was appropriate because that was actually a storyline.
Exactly. It was not. It was in character. It wasn't anything personal.
It's canon. You know,
it wasn't anything. It was personal, but it was storyline personal. It was,
storyline, like, bring it, throwing it back to where it all began.
Because he even threw Eddie's name out before. He was underhanded tactics. He was naming guys. He named Eddie, and just threw his name out there real quick. Probably hoping nobody noticed. But
second he said it, man, yep, that was it.
He also said the one thing that we've been saying for months, which is
somebody's spying on us.
We're gonna figure it out, man. There's somebody in the group that worked for Vince.
Just tell us who it is.
It's cool, right? I'm not gonna ask for nothing but some t-shirts. Just
that's it. Maybe a t-shirt, maybe a hat.
It may be a hat and 70% off a belt because them motherfuckers is expensive right now.
Yeah, I agree to those terms. So whoever you are, just make yourself known.
Right.
You know what?
Like, share, and subscribe. Whoever you are.
Exactly. Like, share, subscribe. Pitch some ideas, and remember, Crystal Richmond would like a job with you in your.
And I'm not that far from Connecticut neither, so you could, we could set something up. I'll be representation and work that whole deal in the agent capacity.
But getting into like these personal promos, who was the one who really started all of that? I remember. Was it Sasha Banks with Lacey Evans and the kids?
No,
it was Bailey. It was Bailey, the role model and the kids, and I'm gonna, stuff like that. Who was really the one?
I mean,
really,
it's been
played out. You shouldn't drag the children into it like that.
Right. And you can't really say that one person started it. It's been something that's been going on for forever. You really can't pinpoint it. People have been getting personal, but storyline personal and character personal.
The Miz had that one hands down.
Yeah. But when you start to, I can't really say when that wall was broken to where on screen people were getting into like real life stuff. Yeah, I can't really pinpoint like the beginning of that.
Me neither, but it's getting very prevalent. Like, like they'll make Beth and Seth and Becky references a lot. Your wife is a bigger superstar than you are. They've been bringing the personal life into it. It's to the point where you gotta have a wrestling superstar wife just in case you get attacked by somebody and they wife.
Now, see, another one that stood out to me was when AJ Lee came out and was like, what was it? Championship pedigree isn't sexually transmitted.
Yeah,
that was something along those lines.
That wasn't work personal. Yeah, that wasn't work personal.
No,
I wouldn't be surprised if her husband fed her that line though.
Or not,
yeah.
Not. I mean, it does sound like something that but when you together long enough, it starts to rub off.
You're gonna pick up on some habits.
Yeah. So if she picked up on that habit of his, then look out, I guess.
Yeah, and that was post pipe bomb.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if that was not. I wouldn't say spoon fed, but just kind of planted. The seed was planted.
Either way, she delivered that whole promo. In fact, that's the best. That was like one of the best female promos I ever saw, and it was against the Bellas. I was sitting there feeling bad for them.
How could you not? She went in.
Not me. I wasn't feeling bad for their ass at all. They got everything that they deserved that night. And if I could have somebody bring them back for a segment just to rip into their ass one more time, please, anybody do so. I don't care who it is. Somebody even pissed off backstage. Whoever was dating John before Nikki got to him, show up.
That was Mickey James.
Never mind then.
Yeah, speaking of personal, like anytime Bailey sees Nikki Bella, she's like, "What are you doing here? John Cena's not around." You know what I mean? I know that's so personal to her. I guess you gotta have thick skin, man, because they're doing a lot of stuff.
It is, and whoever says that to her, she deserves it. Every single time.
You gotta be prepared. Like it's like Wild and Out. You gotta be prepared for anything being said to you. And Ronda's not prepared for anything, and Charlotte can do this all day.
Yeah.
All she gonna do is she gonna end up just dropping the mic, walking off, and it's just gonna look so unprofessional. And like they gotta do something about that. She can't take none of this work.
Exactly why she needs a manager.
Oh yeah, she needs like a Heyman at this point. And I mean, we've been saying that from the word go.
And it doesn't even necessarily have to be Paul Heyman. It just has to be
but I mean, like
somebody who can, somebody who can.
Exactly. All right, gentlemen. So you know what? We're gonna break this up because we're gonna touch back on that because right now we have to get to our lit of the week. And what do we got, man? I know what that is, but I'm digging that. So why don't you give us a little?
Season 2. This is your assignment. Whenever it's to find the biggest heel in that franchise's history.
In the Anaheim Angels.
It can even be the California Angels. It don't matter.
Well, yeah. The rule is
this is the California Angels here. But yeah, who?
I gotta think back on this one.
Yeah, I mean, just
Because I remember some California Angels. I remember old Wally Joyner. I don't remember Bob Boone used to play for them.
You could even say Reggie Jackson from Naked Gun. The robot Reggie Jackson. I'll take that.
You know what? I'm gonna have to say robot Reggie Jackson special on that one, man, because I can't think of one.
Right, Danny Glover and Angels in the Outfield. Oh, never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, no real story behind it, man. Just just grab something, toss it on today.
Grab something, toss it on. Yeah, man. I haven't seen that one.
It's wintertime up here. I don't get a chance to wear these much.
Oh, I feel you, man. So that is our lit of the weekend. You know what? We're gonna go old school player of the week. I know a few Anaheim, California Angels. We're gonna reach back, and you know what? I'm going with that big A right there on your hat. That big A with the incomparable Jim Abbott. The Jim Abbott special.
Jim Abbott.
Jim Abbott
only had one arm.
One hand. That's it.
Yeah.
He pitched a no-hitter with one hand.
Man.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Hats off to that, man. Man, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was born with one hand. He was born with one full arm, hand and everything.
He used to have his glove right up there, and he'd throw the ball, switch his glove real quick, and I mean, he threw a no-hitter with one freaking arm. One arm.
That's either really good for him or really bad for the dudes he faced.
Both.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's both because there's some pretty bad pitchers and there's some pretty good pitchers who haven't even done it with two.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's that. There it is. Our old school player of the week. Okay, let's dive back into this, boys. We were talking about Ronda Rousey, and now this is her second stint. We've seen her for a couple of weeks. So here's the thing. And it's been said throughout all the media and throughout even our little discussions, just her bitterness of being back. I mean, this is just something to do for her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's like a throwaway vacation. I mean, guys, your thoughts?
One, how long is this? First of all, is this another 1-year deal?
See, I'm not sure on the specs.
Yeah, because that you pretty much be able to know exactly what they're doing with her if you find out it's a 1-year deal. Pretty much over at WrestleMania, she gonna get pinned by someone. But if she lasts for a while,
yeah, we'll see. I just hope she treats it like she wants to be there. I mean, her reaction from getting booed at the Rumble, you would think that she wants to be there because something like that kind of pissed her off, but just treat it like you want to be there, and then with that comes with how she's booked and all of that other good stuff. Her whatever stories that she's gonna be in, if they gonna pair her with Shayna so she doesn't have to do a lot of talking because Shayna actually can hold her own on the mic too. It's just it's a lot. Just don't treat it like
a throwaway.
Right. Right. Don't treat it like your first run. Give more effort. I'm not saying that she didn't the first time, but she's got to figure out how to get herself over.
And they're trying to push her
how to get herself over.
And they're trying to push her as a baby face, and this isn't a good look.
Nope.
It's just not a good look.
Baby face ain't happening for her probably ever.
No, to let her be who she is.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey. I mean, it writes itself. I have no problem with her beating any WWE superstar if she could be Ronda. No, hear me out. Hear me out. If
No,
she
no,
could
I'm
be,
not. I'm not disagreeing with you.
oh,
I'm agreeing with you that there's nobody. There's nobody.
yeah, you know what
Nobody
I
who can bring.
mean. It's like if she could just be that person coming from MMA, coming here. I had no problem when Ken Shamrock was doing it. You know what I mean? Just just translate. Just find a way to translate it, and just
Exactly.
realize that this is all a show. You're going to get booed. Don't take it personal. But if she's still suffering from postpartum or something like that, I have no expertise in that. So like I'm really big on mental health for this. Like if that's the case, step back. It's
Pretty
not the
much.
time.
Yeah.
You know, just for your own mental health. But yeah, you got to do better.
I mean, really, I'd like to do our buddy TC3 a solid. I promised him a birthday present. We need to talk about how she needs to leave.
I don't really think so. I just think she needs to be put in the right situation and put somebody with her that's gonna help her excel, where she doesn't have to do everything herself. You know.
Yeah, and I think that's her biggest problem is she thinks she has to do everything herself.
Not because she does. They haven't paired her with anybody to where she, to where her weaknesses aren't exposed.
Well, it's not even that, but I mean, she's also used to a UFC crowd that is like, that was built. That whole thing was built around her. That whole women's division was built around Ronda Rousey. That was it. Now she's coming into a whole different arena where it's not just you.
No, it's
a way bigger name.
Just a piece, like you just a piece, a part of the team.
Yeah, and I don't think she is quite grasped onto that concept yet. But I
don't even think.
Hopefully, it comes with time. Hopefully, it comes with time.
Well, you want to speak on why she shouldn't be paired with Lita? Not paired with Lita, but
what would be the point? What would be the point in putting Lita over Becky?
No point at all. I'm just saying, like,
you can't booking that would be booking Ronda versus Lita.
That's that's a house show.
First of all, legends need to just be legends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not okay with people coming back after not competing in 10 years and getting right into the title picture when there's people who've been there day in and day out who deserve it more. Just because your name is Goldberg or your name is Lita don't mean you should just come right back through the door and jump to the front of the line. Come right back through the door, wave hello to everybody, and get your ass right the fuck back out the door. We don't want to see you competing right now. That's
crazy.
Like,
that's real though.
I get it. I get that people love Lita. I get that Lita was great. Cool. Let that be it. Because one, you're bringing her back to not put her over, so that just defeats the purpose of her coming back. You want to make all of these vignettes and these promos about this comeback story, and she hasn't done this, that, and the third, and she's not about to do it either. So why are y'all wasting everybody's time? You wasting everybody's time. Goldberg's not going over. Goldberg's been 0 for 5 since he's been Universal Champion. Every time he's come back, he's either gotten hurt or hurt somebody and lost on top of that. So what do you keep bringing them back for? What do you keep bringing these legends back for if you're not going to put them over? What's the point? You wasting you taking money out of somebody's mouth who's there every day, who needs it more than you, and two, you're not going over. So what's the point in bringing? What's the point in coming back if all of these pointless vignettes ain't gonna come to fruition? It's unnecessary, and nobody, frankly, I'm not gonna say nobody. I don't want to see the shit. I don't want to see it.
No.
I'll be at work. I'll be at work when the Elimination Chamber come on anyway, so it don't really make a difference. I'm gonna miss it live. So
yeah, because it's gonna be in Saudi blood money.
Man, using pointless vignettes as a transition. When is Veer
Mahan gonna show up? He's
ask Ryan Suter. That's his guy. He's been checked.
I promise. The more they do this, the more likely it is he gonna come out dancing, bro.
Somebody call his mama.
In the reaction to that music when they had Cameron come out with the women's rumble. They still popping for that. Okay.
You're right.
They could have destroyed this man's career, man.
Yo, this is reminding me of Glacier though. Like this build up,
right?
Dude, blood
it's so funny
for
because
7 months.
I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, where have I seen this before? I've lived through this, and it's
right. And blood ran cold for 7 months. I don't know how we still living.
But
yeah,
I mean,
Glacier. Yeah, that was man.
Veer's gonna come out and he's gonna come out to the college, the Punjabi Playboy Part 2. Him and Kali are gonna be.
Dancing. Oh man! All right, if he comes out dancing, we're
done. We're done.
Y'all, man, you gonna go ahead and slap me with that Cleopatra? That's what we gonna do.
And I'm gonna do it and jump right off the bandwagon. I am not fooling with Vince if he come out dancing. I'm not fucking with Vince no more. We're done. We're done. You've done this to me again. You turned a monster into a moron. You've done this to me again,
man.
Vince. You've done it.
It's funny to him. It's like this.
He did it to look. Let's give the people a timeline. One man gang. Let's start there. Dusty Rhodes, Brodus Clay,
Rikishi.
Yes, making a difference for Rikishi too. Not even Rikishi.
No, yeah.
We talking about from head shrinker to ex gangbanger to
making a difference.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Right. The dancing sumo, and then
Kozlov. Yes, I would say the Godfather, but we loved him. There's no.
Yeah, that was different though.
I'll slap the shit out of anybody that say something bad.
No, it would be the Godfather, but I mean, then you had You had the oddities.
Yeah, yes, you did. Kurgan.
All of them.
Why was Kurgan dancing? Kurgan was 7'5", 476 pounds, and he out there trying to cabbage patch, looking like Boban Marjanovic. Nah, you don't do that.
And then the Giant Silva too, man. Same thing.
Put a mask on Earthquake.
I didn't know that was Earthquake for so long that I was mad when I found out that was him.
First time I saw him throw them punches, I know that hop anywhere. That's Earthquake.
Yeah, that's John Tenta. dancing with a mask and a Cartman doll.
Yeah. So let's hope that this doesn't happen this time. I'm holding you personally responsible if it does.
For sure.
This is on your head. This is gonna be on your head.
We're gonna have posts for days on that one. So Veer Mahan, him and Elias are gonna come out with a guitar and dancing.
Oh man, if that's what they're saving him for right now.
Man.
Told you, me and Vince will be finished. I might write him a letter, send it to Titan Tower. Like, yo, this ain't working.
Man.
All right, good luck in your future endeavors, Vince.
That's right, Vince. You just
lost a lifer, man.
A lifer. Like real. Since as far back as I can remember, I've been watching WWE. Man. I've put up with a lot of shit.
I have. Now I'm not gonna take it no more. Damn it.
Yeah. The dancing big man gimmick is just
right. First you fire your son, now you do this to us again. Come on, Vince. Put my foot down.
Fired his son.
Yes, he fired the seed.
Ooh, that's business right there, ain't it? You just ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess you don't run your mouth backstage, and then try to put yourself in the final four. The final four.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What to do?
Right, like he's the future of SmackDown.
He's the best in the world.
I was about to say, yeah.
Watch your mouth, man. You getting real disrespectful over here talking about Shane McMahon.
No, he ain't got no business being in the final four.
No, not at all. Absolutely not.
Yeah, but no, other than that, man, Shane a legend to me, bro.
Which brings me back to my point. If you a legend, go sit your ass down somewhere. I see you.
Go jump off a scaffolding.
Going coast to Middle America. You can't even go coast to coast no more. Shit, you go from North Dakota to Oklahoma. You can't get that damn far no more, Shane. You can't cover that much ground no more, brother.
Man.
Yeah, that's how it is when they get older and they moves were like high flying moves. It's like
and
you don't want to see nobody at that age jump. I do not care if Lita just use that DDT for a finisher. Stop jumping off the top rope. The first time she did it when she came back, she got both knees into Becky's stomach. It was like, oh man.
Or I got a better suggestion. You could just go your ass home and not try to have no match that you ain't, because you ain't done this in 10 years. And you notice everybody they bringing back always ended their career with a neck injury.
All of them.
You really want
they can't let it go, bro.
Come on, yeah, they need to, or they won't be able to hold on to nothing else.
Dude, that's right. The past 3 came back with neck injuries. Daniel Bryan, Edge, and now, wow, yeah.
No, I already know what it's gonna lead. I'm gonna do it anyway. Nikki Bella.
Yeah, she's already talking about she want to come back for at least one more big match.
No.
I heard. I was reading somewhere that
This
that
is
there
the
was.
thing about Nikki Bella. Like y'all, I mean, not y'all. I won't even say you, Dan. You're fair. Will is biased. If Nikki come back, they throw that strap on her if she wanted. If they came back as a tag team, they throw that strap on them. It's a matter of opinion if they want to do it. They got some of the biggest pops in the Rumble.
And that's fine. They can win all the titles they want. If there's a delete button waiting for all y'all motherfuckers, if that happens, I keep telling y'all, it's a delete button waiting for all of y'all.
You see that preamble I gave because I knew he was gonna go off after.
Yeah, it's a delete button. For
Already
all
know
of
it, man.
Each and every last one of you. You to my left, you to my right, your group or not. It's a delete button for everybody. Just one.
Question though, where's Asuka?
Just like the Tootsie Pop, man, the world may never know.
The world may never know.
Man, this is crazy. I miss her.
We all miss her.
I hope now that Xia Li is on SmackDown, she comes back and we get a one-on-one or something. Or I'd like to see that. I'd just like to see Asuka back. If that would kind of help the women's division a lot.
Well, we need Asuka, Lacey, and Bailey all to make their big returns.
I don't know too much about Lacey, but Bailey, Asuka, yeah. I could do without Penelope Pitstop, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're right.
I hear you, but I mean, they gonna push her, but you know what I'm saying? So it's like I just try to just like, okay, I hope she does well. She got to be more than that moonsault though. But that man,
right? I can.
Well, she messed her arm up pretty good, so.
From
what I understand.
I said Lacey. Lacey came back. Lacey's come back from a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is. So that's gonna take time. In case you think she needs a manager to speak for her. You know what? No. I have to disagree with that. I like crazy, insane, you can't understand Asuka.
Yep.
That's what makes her her.
No.
Yep.
No, Asuka,
you gotta leave her alone.
She do whole promos in Japanese, and I swear I'll be just fine. I'm cool with it. They understand.
I agree with everything she's saying.
You get the general idea,
because you about to go out there and beat somebody's ass. So yes, you go and do what you need to do.
I mean, she's so expressive in the ring.
She could be giving us her like shopping list, and I'd be like,
and I would be perfectly fine with that. Just as long as you go out there and whoop somebody's ass afterwards, I don't care what you're talking about. That's cool with me. Yes. Yes, Asuka. Now go get this league. Let's go get this win.
Exactly.
Green Mister.
That's when Asuka actually is the first person to me that pointed out how like we said with Ronda, she's just so emotional. When she made her debut, when she tried to shake Asuka's hand, Asuka just slapped it away, and like the whole crowd like, ooh. I saw it then. Like, did that really bother her?
Probably.
Like that was her first appearance, and she was already blown up from.
Right.
Everybody not loving her.
Yeah. Her first appearance at the Royal Rumble, stealing her moment.
Yeah,
stealing her moment.
That too. That might have had something to do with it too, because I don't think a lot of people knew she was coming.
Yeah. Oh, which leads us to what we was talking about yesterday. That last elimination chamber match. The contestant. Is it gonna be Ronda?
Yeah, when are they supposed to announce that? This week coming up?
I think they're supposed to announce. They have to because it's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from Saturday, so they have to.
Who else would you throw in there?
It's either Ronda, Bailey. You could throw Alexa in there.
Yeah, Ronda or returning Bailey. But them Alexa vignettes, they got me thinking she finna come back. You seeing any change in her? Do she look less fiendy and more? I don't like her voice no more, man. And Alexa Bliss is so easy to look at, but that nasally way she adopted that she talks now, I can't watch her no more, man. I don't know. I hate that.
Yeah, I didn't even because I actually didn't watch Raw till today, so I sped right through that.
Oh, I know. I have my Raw notes. Because I ended up falling asleep on it. Just because, and by the looks of it, I really didn't miss much because
no, not at all.
we'll go over that. I mean, I can give you a quick rundown because, like, our first segment, we have like the Nerd Bowl with RK Bro and the Alpha Academy. I mean, I did like the Wii joke that they threw in there. That was great.
Even though Randy fucked it up.
He really did. He really did.
But what is though? The second that I saw that one of the categories was metric conversions, I started cracking up. I'm like, "Yep, I know exactly where this is going."
They
were in Denver too, so I mean,
which made it make more sense.
Yeah. Which is why they bought out the profits too.
Exactly.
Oh, we just talking about smoking tonight, boy.
Right. Exactly.
So we had that, and then we followed that up with like the big homecoming for Lashley. And to me, they're talking about like the Elimination Chamber, and it's pretty inevitable that Brock is going to win it. Which brings me to this: why are they trying to rewrite the WrestleMania 6 main event with two different people, though? That's what they're doing. They're calling it. They're not calling it a unification. They're calling it a title for title at WrestleMania. And the last time that was the Ultimate Challenge. Anything close to that at Mania, they're trying to rewrite it. They're like catch lightning in a bottle.
You can't do that twice. I don't think that that's what they're trying to do. I really don't think that's what they're trying to do.
No, I'm just getting that vibe.
Only because of who was involved. Like, fuck both of them. I'm not
right, but I mean, I'm not saying like
I think that they're just trying to give us something that they've given us before, with like cheese on top, and the cheese that they putting on top is the one that don't nobody want. Like it's hoghead cheese or Gouda. Dan, you might like Gouda. You might like Gouda cheese. No, okay, cool. So we're gonna go with Gouda. That's what I feel like they putting on top. Just like, let's put this on there and call it a deluxe. Like, fuck no, I don't want to eat this shit again. Man, the last 4 cookouts we had, this is the same meal you bought. Bring something else.
You can serve a shit sandwich with cheese on it, but either way, it's still a shit sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care
shit
how many
sandwich
twists,
royale.
Right. I don't care how many twists you put on it. I don't care how many times you flip flop who Paul Heyman walks to the ring with. It's still Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania again.
Yeah, part 5.
Like, I'd rather see Cena versus Orton. At this point, I'd rather see Edge versus Batista. I'd rather see Undertaker versus HBK. I'd rather see Undertaker versus Triple H. I'd rather see Rock and Stone Cold one more time. I don't give a damn.
Christ, we can wheel out Foley while we're at it.
Right? Give me Kurt Angle versus anybody who he was into it with in the early. I don't want this. I just don't want this.
Right.
I don't want this. I'll take Vince versus Shane. I don't want this. I do not. I don't want this again.
Yeah, they really need another superstar. Imagine, you know what I mean? Obviously. Just my point being, like, no matter what, like, you couldn't get tired of Stone Cold because The Rock was over there doing something awesome too. You see what I'm saying?
And then H was, and then you sprinkle H in there.
It's all Roman, and that's what's messed up. And they can't make anyone big, or they fire the next big thing. No pun intended.
Actually, the next big thing is the reason why I'm complaining. But you're right. They fired everybody, man. Like, you could have done so much with so many of them dudes. I'll let go. One of them was on TV tonight, and I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
Could have pushed him, but you wanted to put a shirt on him, and you dropped the ball there. So many different people, man, that you could have pushed and put in this situation.
But exactly. I mean, what? You got Bray Wyatt, who's just sitting at home. Bray Wyatt was just sitting at home.
Yeah.
I mean,
how long you think before that Olympian debuts?
What is it? Gable Steveson?
Gable Steveson.
I don't know. Probably after Mania, Raw after Mania. Who knows?
It would have to be
something like that.
I don't think he's gonna touch NXT at all.
I think he's a direct. He's a direct shot.
Vince love his Olympic. If you was anywhere near the Olympics, Vince, man, come on.
Especially because he didn't get a chance to utilize Jason Jordan the way he wanted to.
He's gonna make up for it here.
Yeah, oh hell yeah. His brothers in NXT. But yeah, he's definitely gonna go straight to the main, and he might toy around with Alpha Academy for a hot second, and then go branch off on his own.
Right. You ain't kidding, but yeah, they're gonna redo the whole Jason Jordan thing, minus the Kurt Angle, Kurt Angle story.
Won't be no more Coco Kurtz.
No more Coco Kurtz from the mean streets of Chicago.
Hey, get it right, Lockport, Illinois.
Yes, Lockport. Excuse me,
Illinois.
That's right.
Will County.
How y'all feel about Omos? I'm just sitting there trying to think of guys that could become big. It's like, what do you think he needs to work on the most?
Nothing. Just he needs to just be booked right. Like,
you cool with him not talking so much?
He doesn't need to.
But he can though. It's not like he can't cut a promo. It's not like he's Khali and can't cut a promo. Like he can hold his own on the mic. He needed AJ for the rub, not the push.
Mm-hmm. Right. All right.
Here's a question for you, Will, right here before we go any further. Where the hell is Lockport?
It's like 25 minutes from Joliet. It's not even in the same county as Chicago. But yet CM Punk and Jason Jordan are from Chicago, and both they has graduated from Lockport High School. I ain't trying to hear that. Mm-hmm. Not even in the same county. It's like 45 minutes from Midway.
I know. It's not a classy spot like, I don't know, Harvey, Illinois.
Born and raised in Harvey, sir.
Wow.
How you gonna do it? Wow. I'm guilty of that too. I was born and raised in Harvey, but I always claim Chicago.
There's just so much.
I was in Chicago. High school on up.
Hey, it's like I was telling Will when I picked him up from his wedding and we passed Logan Airport. I go, I think this is one of the few airports that's actually in the city that they say that they're in.
Midway is actually in Chicago.
Yeah, Midway is in Chicago.
Yeah, that's not a part you want to be in. That's not a part you want to be in if you don't know your way around. Stay your ass over there by Midway, especially.
Yes. So Logan Airport is right in Boston.
Okay.
Hartfield, Jackson, and Atlanta is in College Park. It's not in Atlanta.
It's not in Cobb County.
No, not in Cobb County. Even though Cobb County is Marietta, Georgia's in Cobb County. So
got you.
So yes, I was pretty. I still laugh about that. I was like, I was in Cobb County, Georgia. That's because I saw the WWE 2K22, and they're bringing Boss Man out. I'm like, I was in Cobb County, Georgia.
I can't wait to see the rest of that Legends roster. That's gonna be. That's really the only reason why I get the game. It's for the Legends roster, yeah.
That NWO pack seems pretty hard.
Not for $119. They can keep that shit. I'd much rather look at Ray on my screen than look at Terry's punk ass for that amount of money.
Yeah, I can't even front that. I mean,
you still a gamer, Will?
Yeah, a little bit.
I pretty much retired. I just watch the kids do it on YouTube now.
Right. It ain't nothing serious. I ain't online.
I be sounding so old telling my son how cold I used to be in 2K. He just looks at me like he don't believe me, man. Right. And that's how we feel when cats say LeBron to go over Mike. You like, man, you just don't know, man. You didn't even see him, man.
Seriously, that's what I think. Kind of how it is. Yeah, when people want to put Stone Cold at the top over Flair. Read a book. Read a book. The man had a good run. That was it. He had a good 5-year run. Flair's still on his run.
Flair probably has the runs. Jesus
Flair's
Christ.
Still on his run.
He's still living it. He still thinks it's 1985.
Man, or even 78.
I ain't even thinking about no divorce at 78. I'm with who I'm with at that point.
Man, number 5. Wow.
I know. Fifth one, man. Oh my God. He's trying to match his title reigns. I'm telling you. He's going to match his title reigns.
Let's hope not.
No, no doubt.
Yo,
No.
so
All right, so y'all pretty much say it's a lock that
anybody,
Brock's winning.
What's that?
I say y'all saying it's pretty much a lock that Brock's winning the.
I don't want to say it's a lock, but I'd say it's a good chance.
Look, I'm fully expecting the swerve with Riddle winning somehow, some way. I'm really thinking that might be the plan B to kind of make up for him not winning the Rumble, because I mean Brock doesn't necessarily need to win.
Not at all.
He doesn't necessarily need to win. He already has a title match. I don't understand what Vince is all on this unification thing for, which brings me to another point.
It hasn't worked.
It hasn't worked, but I think that Ronda's going to end up challenging Becky too.
Yeah. That's what both if Ronda and Brock win, it's the same thing. Ronda already got Charlotte locked in, and then if she wins this, she got Becky locked in. So 3-way either that way, and on the men's side is the same thing with Brock. He already got Roman, and then if he beats Lashley, he's already wait. If Roman win, not Roman. If
Brock win.
If Brock wins, then it's just him and Roman. It just leads to him and Roman, man. They don't give you no other outs ever.
This is why we're all scratching our heads on why everybody got shit canned.
Yeah,
hamburgers, just ketchup.
Pretty much. Some of them don't even have that. They just burgers, meat and bread.
Burgers, right?
Man.
Meat and bread, and enjoy a meal, because this is all you
get. Right.
This is all you get.
They're treating us like it ain't nothing left to drink but root beer. It's like,
you think it's anything? I noticed when Kofi and Big E wrestled, they didn't call them the New Day. They came out to the New Day music.
But Kofi and Big E, we know who the hell they are. Call them who they are. Big E back on SmackDown. I'm trying to separate them like that now again.
Yeah, Big E is on SmackDown, right?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, I remember hearing Kofi said he's back on SmackDown. Man,
they just don't. I mean, did they run that? Did they run that? They run that tree dry or what? That whole New Day tree or what?
I believe so, because I ain't seen a box of Bootios in the store in a couple of years. So
how is Big E not in the elimination chamber? That's crazy. He was just the champion, man.
No, he wasn't. Apparently, he wasn't. Apparently, he was not. Wrestling isn't for Ronda was the last comment. Wrestling ain't for a lot of people, but they still do it.
And look, she's only doing it because the check's clear, and I think.
I mean, it's for a lot. It's for a lot of people that we like individually, but they, it isn't for a lot of people that we like individually, but they still do it.
Yeah.
It's for them to whoever's cutting check. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. It's for her to him because he paying her to do it.
Yeah, it better be
good at it or not. Whether she's good at it or not, he paying her to do it.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, I got another point. Yeah, we touched on the Miz, and okay. So then we had the other thing we had was the AJ Styles. I mean, looks like they're setting him up for another U.S. title run, Priest, which to me is a good setup for both of them. Yeah, because AJ's kind of just there,
Right, he is kind of just lingering right now. They got to give him something to do. Like him being in the chamber match is cool. It gets, just adds another element. Gives you somebody that you enjoy watching in the match. I hope we get a stretch of just him and Seth by themselves. I'm always a fan of that. I'm not gonna pay attention to that last comment down there. Bad Bunny can go kiss my ass. Put him in the chamber. You might as well let Ray win, and we all know what's gonna happen if Ray ever wins another damn singles title. Major singles title.
Turning out the lights.
Good night. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you.
This man will not run my life like this, man.
Anyway, I really do think we get either a Riddle AJ stretch or an AJ Seth stretch, AJ Theory stretch in the chamber. That would be dope. But like I said, he just gives you another element and somebody you enjoy watching. But him with the U.S. title kind of gives him some relevance nowadays, because it's not like he's irrelevant, but
he's just there.
Priest, but Damian Priest being U.S. champ, it's like how do we market this dude? Like, it's not really working. It's not, and that's probably why they're getting ready to take the belt off him, because I was on Shop today and didn't see any of his merch. Like, bro, what,
At all.
You the U.S. champ.
You should at least have something.
Anything, something, right? Something, a onesie, anything, a beer.
It's not working.
I mean, Christ, they gave Ellsworth a shirt and he didn't win shit.
Didn't win a damn thing. Actually, no, he did beat AJ Styles 3 times.
Yes, he did. He did. Three.
Yeah.
I can't forget that. Still have the video somewhere.
As far as AJ, right now is like the perfect time for him to go back to the mid card anyway, because the main event thing, they're beasts right now. They're Brocks. They're your big guys. AJ probably would be better suited trying to help Priest out, because I like Priest, but he ain't getting it. But like the Intercontinental title scene could be real good if you got Riddle doing it. Well, if they don't pull the trigger on Riddle, you got Riddle, AJ, Priest. I don't know what Ziggler doing. I think he probably for to do his NXT thing, but
yeah, but that's enough. He was on NXT yesterday. Yes.
What the hell was he doing?
He showed
him and the Grayson Waller dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're trying to test him. They're trying to see if he's like ready. He's already had a match against AJ and Dolph Ziggler.
Yep.
Yeah, those are the gatekeepers, especially right. Dolph.
Yep.
Everybody. Dominic Mysterio. Dolph Ziggler. You know
like that dude in the Kung Fu movies. After you whoop everybody's ass, the sensei send him at you, and then you go.
As soon as you get past him, you're good.
Right.
But like,
then you got AJ.
Basically, how they did with Drew and Big E when they had that segment, he basically pointed out that at one point he was with them. Like, yeah, either you like somehow they give you the Dolphin, and he just sends you on your way.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing, though. Here's another thing. You know, I heard the words Intercontinental Belt brought up. Nakamura's had that for a minute. How many times has he really defended it?
Good question.
Yeah.
He won it from Apollo, and
that was it.
I think he has a defense against Sami, because Sami's not going over to Saudi Arabia.
No,
so Sami's he can't. A title match before they go over there, so that'll be a recent defense. Yeah,
and not for nothing. They need to bring back that old school Intercontinental belt back, because this belt that they have now just ain't working for me.
Which old school belt?
The one that they were using before, the old stuff, the one that you got, that one. Yes.
Oh, because I'll go get it.
I know you'll go get it. I know the one.
But
the one you have.
Okay.
They need to bring that one back, because the one that they have now it's not doing it for me.
I don't think Arthur knows that I have it. Hold on, I'll be right
back. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, he's got.
It's all good. But if it's the one I think it is, then
I think it's the one you think it is. It's got to be, because they need to bring that one back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand they're going with like
it's all marketing.
I know it's all marketing, but really they're just going with like the belts with the side plates and everything on it.
Yeah.
This one didn't have side plates, like the interchangeables.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going into the. Here he comes back from the vault. This is the best part about live TV, folks. You never know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a treat right here.
You mean this one?
Yes.
The one that we grew up on. Wait, hold on, that's upside down.
Yeah.
I'll say that was the first Intercontinental title I ever saw.
Yes. Macho Man.
Warrior,
Ricky Steamboat.
A little bit of everybody. Bret Hart, Roddy Piper, Texas Tornado, Mr. Perfect, Rick Rude, those guys. Gold Dust. Ahmed John, Razor Ramon, Jeff Jarrett,
and Rocky Maivia.
No, Rocky didn't have this one, I don't think.
Yeah, he had that one for a little bit, and then they
changed. He had this one first, and then they changed it.
They changed it to the oval.
They changed it. Yeah, this is my second favorite. This is my second favorite belt ever.
It is, man. They need to bring that one back.
This is number 2 on my list next to the next.
They need to bring that one back. Let Sheamus have a run with it, so he can. And China too. China had the oval one. She didn't have the old school one.
She didn't have that one.
Yeah, she had the oval one.
She had the oval one.
They switched it up on her by the time she got it. She would have. I don't know, that one would have looked pretty dope though. Cody Rhodes,
but y'all,
Big Show.
I was saying you guys are saying basically they for to take the title off Priest.
Yeah, of course.
I think they're going to.
Because, like I said, he's not really doing much. This whole you don't want to see my Damian side. Okay, why don't you just bring back a Punishment Martinez and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, I want to see your Punishment Martinez side.
Yeah, straight up.
Because like with a whole Damian side, you think he'd be perfect for the Elimination Chamber. You know what I mean? Like in there it's cool. Everywhere else he's doing it, they telling him don't do it.
Right, but in there when he can do it, they don't give him the opportunity. And you're supposed to be a secondary title holder, which is why
secondary title holder.
Right, which is why they're about to take it off of him. They can't. You can't push him. I don't really think you can push him. He's probably gonna be low card, end up on main event and superstars, and then part of that next chopping block. So we'll see. We will see. I don't know. I don't see him as champ.
No, did you
see? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was like, switching to SmackDown real quick. Y'all notice how Naomi then like slid into the main event scene over there?
Real quick, yep. And once again, to not get put over.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I said, if they don't ever put her over, it's nothing. But you know, I do like that she's not doing anything anymore. Like she's doing it, and it ain't like I'm with the bloodline, so I'm getting all these shots.
Listen, stick her right there with him.
I think they should have done that from the word go.
Stick her right there with him. And when are y'all gonna give the women a secondary singles title? AEW done beat you to the punch, and they 2 years old. Like, come on, man. This tag team stuff is cool, but y'all, it's
not working.
Right? It really isn't, because you don't have actual teams. You have pairs of women who compete together. You don't
for like a month
anymore. You don't have any more teams, any more actual teams. You haven't developed any. You're none of that. Like, it's just like you're just throwing people out there just to throw them out there is what they're doing.
I
waited 30 years for some women's tag team titles that basically don't really even.
They mean nothing.
Defended. They don't mean nothing.
No.
Same thing on NXT. They mean nothing.
At all. But then again, NXT is just going through this whole facelift right now. So
for real.
I mean, Vince did destroy NXT, but to his credit, the top guy he's pushing was from NXT.
But that's the problem, though. The top guy, one guy. When Triple H and Regal
one guy for a whole company, right?
Right. When Triple H and Regal was there, they were pushing.
They were guys,
talents,
guys, girls.
You were pushing dudes and
El Torritos,
or even exactly. You was pushing people that didn't necessarily even need a title coming out of NXT. Not a one. Velveteen Dream, had things would have worked out for him. He was never NXT champ, North American champ. Yeah, that's cool. But that's just like being Intercontinental champion. Here, let me give you this to see if you're ready for the next one.
Yeah.
He was perfect.
He really was.
That was a Triple H dude. But at the same time, when he was being pushed, he was there with guys like Adam Cole. He was there with guys like he was there for a minute.
He was there with Finn. He was there with
at the beginning a little bit. Andrade when he was there, Bobby Roode when he was there, Nakamura a little bit, I think toward
a little bit with Knock, Samoa Joe,
Ciampa. I'm trying to think of everybody who was champion after
Gorgonzola
from that big ass X. Yeah, Johnny Gorgonzola, him too. I'm trying to think of everybody who was champion after they switched the belt. But still, I mean, he wasn't never title shot after title shot, great match after great match. But he was being pushed along with other top NXT guys. Now Vince is like, all right, we'll push
one guy.
We'll push the little Steiner. I don't know which one he belongs to, but we'll
just push him.
Right, we'll push Steiner here, and then just let everybody else just kind of chase after him. I don't even watch NXT no more because nobody else is really getting a push. I don't want to listen to Scott Steiner speak every week.
No. So when I said he's pushing one NXT guy, you thought I was talking about Braun Breaker?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about on the main roster.
Oh, I was about to say he ain't pushing Gunther, changing his fucking name, but that's about it. And
I was talking about Austin Theory though.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid with Austin, man. I love that guy.
You need to pour it down the damn drain because that motherfucker is terrible.
They gonna get it right, man. He just like raw material right now, but he, you know what I mean? It's that whole Jim Ross, if you would just build a sports entertainer from the ground up thing with him to me.
Yeah.
except on like he needs a little bit more mic work, but he's getting there, man.
In the ring, he's incredible. I've never seen anybody pull off a damn springboard Spanish fly ever. When I saw that got the same reaction as the first time I saw Petey Williams do a Canadian Destroyer in 2004. Like, yo, how the fuck, dude? Did you just, huh?
Right?
What? But aside from that, I wouldn't mind if he wasn't on my TV every week. The whole selfie thing, which he got stole from Tyler Breeze.
Tyler Breeze, yep.
Come on, man. Like, let's be original. That's stolen. That's supposed to be your claim. That is stolen. That is recycled. I'm not even gonna say stolen. It's recycled. Vince, you can get away with recycling people's theme music, but we not stupid.
No.
We old. That's how you should know we not stupid, because most of your fan base is
we're still here. Yeah, we're still here.
We remember. We've seen this. We've seen this one before. You did this one already. Austin Theory. He could go. He can go. Like, fantasy booking, Alan Cotton, if you watching. Next time you do a dream card, I want to see Austin Theory and Sammy Guevara. Let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. Let's see that Austin Theory, Sammy Guevara. That's
gonna be on the WrestleMania Supercard.
I don't care who you. Oh, you know what?
That's coming.
Think about it. It's coming up.
It's coming.
I know you. What is it? It's 9:47 Central Time. I know you at work, but I'm on you. I'll be your back pocket. I'm gonna be your back pocket about this dream card. You got probably about 51 days. And I don't want the pandemic rewind that you gave us last year. No, son. I already gave you one match. Let make this happen, sir. Make it happen. I know people in Milwaukee too. I don't know I know people in Milwaukee too. I'll just leave it at that.
And we don't want a Lex Luger walks out of town match either.
No,
so
yes, we do. Yes, we do.
No, walks.
Yes, we do. Yes,
what's he gonna do? Stand up to me? I'm just gonna.
For real. Say it to my face. But yes, Austin Theory, Sammy Guevara, WrestleMania Dream Card, Mr. Alan J. Cotton.
Book it.
Let's make that one happen. I might have a couple more suggestions for you throughout the duration, but that's my one right there.
That's right. And with that, looks like we burned through this hour, gentlemen. Show number 2 is in the books. Guys, we have any closing thoughts? We'll go individually on this one. Arthur, why don't you go ahead? Closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts. Wow, they need to go ahead and get that title off Dana Brooke. I already see it coming. It's about
Dana Brooke got a title?
24/7 champion.
Oh shit, they still doing that?
Yeah, she friend zoned Reggie after he didn't save her like every week. He got to do it for all of us out there that ain't got friend zone. Yeah, because I don't know why all of a sudden that women can't be pinned by men, but I sure remember women, Carmella getting rolled up. Like, what is this now? She just walked. If Tamina ain't chasing her, she's safe. This is my closing thought. I loved it when they was doing it with R-Truth, but I understand they can't keep doing that. But I'd rather them be doing R-Truth.
Right. And with that being said, Truth needs a legit title shot, even a little bit of a run.
Just put him in the Hall of Fame right now.
Yeah. You put him in. Make sure you're in the Hall of Fame. Truth might not want to run. Truth 50, man.
I mean, as soon as we go off air, Truth needs to be going into the Hall of Fame. Like the next 5 minutes, Truth needs to be going to the damn Hall of Fame.
He vexes Edge so bad because that's a claim to fame for Edge having more WWE titles than anybody, and then Truth got this legit WWE title that Edge and Truth be going at it on Twitter, bro. Y'all got to follow them, man. It be shade thrown.
My bad.
Like you know, he want to get at truth, but he don't want to demean the 24/7 title for all those people that it's the only reason why they on the show right now. You know, but man, it be some chess. It be some chess.
Which brings me to my closing thought about the legends, and I'm gonna reiterate a thought that I've had before about how the legends need to sit their ass down somewhere. Once again, Adam Copeland, Amy Dumas, William Goldberg. If you could just do us all a favor, sit y'all's ass down somewhere after this little stretch run. April come and go, future and don't just stop. And anybody else who y'all think about bringing back after 25 years and ain't had a match, a singles match in WWE since they was in their 20s and they in their 50s now? Nah. Same
We
thing with the
legit.
Royal Rumble.
I would say we legit should be. We should be seeing these people's kids now, not them still.
Put your developmental stars in the Royal Rumble. The ones who you think is ready for TV, get them 2-3 minutes. The ones who you think ain't, Santino they ass. But stop bringing these old people back, man.
And like, Johnny Knoxville.
Please don't even get me started on that. Don't just stop bringing these old people back. Like if I want to see them, let me go and search and have to scroll until, you know, I get to the 90s and want to watch an old episode of Raw to remember who they were in their prime. I don't want to see these shells. This is ridiculous, man. This is
right.
I'm afraid for Roman. I'm afraid for Roman.
Nah. That twist of fate that Lita doing nowadays. I mean, man, Becky could have pushed her clean out the ring and counted. I mean, boy, yeah, I know what you mean. Like it does take the shine off. I love the stunner, but I don't want to see another one of it unless KO doing it.
I don't even want to see KO do it.
Nah.
my point being, I don't want to see Stone Cold doing it. You know what I mean? Because it's been lost a little bit of luck.
I don't want to see KO do it because I don't need a constant reminder of what used to get me excited as a kid. Like I get it. Mm-hmm. Let me go do that on my own.
Right. All right. Well, you know what? My closing thought is, well, you know what? I'd be remiss if we didn't do this over air, guys. We have to wish. We had a lot of birthdays this week, but you know what? One sticks out to me, and that's our boy TC3.
Oh man,
that's right, TC3. You know, he had a good day. You know, we all threw in there. And another thing, I read this today, and this really, you know what? It kind of really, grinds my gears. You know, now that we have all these Aquarius in the group, and they thinking that they can take over this Gemini faction that has been here since day one. You know, it's like, you know, we cannot be moved. We can't. We surround you.
I told you, we are like the original rendition of the NWO. 5-6 strong.
5-6 strong, and then you guys are like Virgil and
y'all like the No Limit Soldiers. It's just a bunch of y'all for no fucking reason whatsoever running your mouths. Big Swole and Rey Mysterio and Conan and
Kidman.
It's a bunch. You're right, Master P. All of y'all. That's who y'all are.
Silk the Shocker was even out there.
Y'all are the wolf pack as far as I'm concerned. Like this is nothing. Y'all not moving the needle.
This is the Stevie Ray NWO, the Stevie Ray,
Brian
Adams, Vincent, Brian Clark, yeah,
Vincent, Scott Norton, yeah, y'all.
Hey, I like Flash though. I like Flash.
Don't come at me with none of that. It's a bunch of and you know who I'm talking to. Don't come at me with that. Don't come at us because you know I'm gonna have something to say. And I wish C-Free was watching right now so he could have something to say. I wish Baby J was on right now so he could have something to say. It don't have to be a lot of us. We here. And I'm the one that can make sure all of y'all ass ain't. So keep playing with me if you want to. I told y'all all 2022 y'all getting this heel work. I'm about to be Arn Anderson to y'all all the time. Now keep playing with that equation. Keep playing with us.
Keep playing with it, and just remember, when you're a heel Gemini, you're a heel Gemini for life. And yes, when I say heel Geminis, we mean the real Geminis, the June ones.
Sorry, C-Free. I tried to vouch for you, bro.
But you know what?
That's him. That's him that said that shit, man. Not me. You my guy.
It's all right. See, for you, you're my guy too. We'll make you an honorary. You're close enough.
He's late enough in the month.
It's all right. He's good enough. But with that being said, gentlemen and ladies out there, before we get out of here for the week, you know what we got to do, everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Right there. We'll do it again next week. We got a lot of fun-filled stuff maybe to come up with. We got an elimination chamber to get ready for. Because blood money is coming. Blood money is coming, and then
watching that.
we might not be able to watch it live, but we will watch it. But one more thing, for real. Last thing, guys, we got a game this weekend. Who do you got?
I'm going with Cincinnati.
I'm going with Burrow and the Bengals.
Cincinnati.
That's a clean sweep over here. I'm liking that. All right.
Yeah, it's history, man. As long as I know they was the Bungles, you know, I ain't never seen them do nothing. They gotta win it. You know what I mean?
Listen, I want them to win for Ocho Cinco.
I want them to win for Icky Woods.
Yeah.
Hell
Icky
no.
Woods.
This Geico commercial gonna start coming back on. No.
That's all right. This Geico commercial can come back. The only person I don't want to hear from is Chris Collinsworth.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
Now here's the guy. Because you know we will never get the end of it with him at all. Because he's gonna go out there and make his claim as Mr. Cincinnati Bengals,
Right.
And then you have Esiason.
Shout out Boomer, my second favorite lefty quarterback next to Steve Young.
That's right. So you know what?
Number 7.
That's right. So go Burrow.
That's a whole nother show with Mike Vick, my number 1.
We'll get into that.
We'll get into
it. That's a whole nother show, man. This
Southpaw special. We'll get into the Southpaw special.
All right. Enough people like and subscribe. We'll talk about whatever y'all want. All day. I ain't even got to work no more.
That's all I'm saying right here.
Right there. But all right, guys. Until next week, we'll see y'all later. Dig it.
Peace.
And that's your ball game.